What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your man Chazz Ellis once again giving you the information that you asked me for. Make sure you go to the ChazzEllisProject.com, get access to the new live stream. It's going to be called 10 Steps to Recovering from Rock Bottom. If you get a donation ticket where you actually pay a little bit of money, the money's not going to me, it's going to the homeless. Actually, we're helping a program called the Metro Atlanta Task Force for the Homeless. So make sure you do that. But you can also get a free ticket too. So if you want to do that, that's possible. You can just go in there and pop, get the free ticket. So that's available also. Also, you can get a consultation. If you want to ask a quick question, you can do that too. The ChazzEllisProject.com. Anyway, the question that I got was, person asked me, she says, there's a lot of stuff to tell you whether you're with the right person, but how do you know if someone is not the one? That's a good question. You know, there is a lot of stuff out there telling you about, you know, if you found the right person, but you know, you don't really always hear a lot of stuff about how to find out someone's not the one. So one of the biggest ways I say to figure out someone's not the one is, are they a necessary part of your future plans? Do your dreams work without them? Do your goals work without them even being involved? If that's the case, you guys are going to have a very, very difficult time making it through difficult situations, tough times. You get into an argument or a fight when you really don't need somebody or you don't see them as part of your future goals, then it's going to be really easy to be like, you know what, I'm going to check this situation to deuces. I'm gone. You're not going to do that when somebody's part of what you really dream of or what you want for the future. For instance, like say your dream, say like, oh, part of my goals is I want to get married to this person and I want to have children. I think they'd be a great father. I think they'd be a great mother. Well, if that's your goal, if that's what you want to do, if that's the vision of life that you have in your head, when y'all get into an argument, you're kind of like, wait a minute, I want this person to be the mother of my children, or I want this person to be the father of my kids. And if we broke up today, that's not going to happen. So you kind of, it makes it harder to break up. You kind of start thinking, well, no, I don't want to go anywhere because I want to keep them around. But when you're dealing with somebody, you're not really part of my future. I don't see you as a person that I have to be with. Well, you know, you get into an argument or something like that, you're like, does it really matter? I go find somebody else. So that's a big one. Are they a necessary part of your future plans? Number 2, when you don't share the same core values. When you don't have the same core values, it's very difficult to be in a relationship with somebody. That probably isn't the person for you because at the end of the day, y'all are going to constantly argue. You don't have the same core values. You don't see the same things as being important. You may be like, you know, going to church is important and raising my family a certain way is important. And that person may be like, all I want to do is smoke weed, drink, and have parties. Your core values are going to be pretty off. You know, they're not gonna care about the same stuff you do. And sometimes it's not so extreme, but sometimes it could be a situation like what you think success is. They might think success is, you know, owning their own business and making, you know, millions of dollars or something like that. And you might feel like success is just working at the same job for 20 years and having a retirement. That's going to cause you guys to fight sometimes because the sacrifices and risks that they might be wanting to make to get to another different level, you may not feel like that's necessary because you don't really, you know, want to do those things. Or vice versa, they might be the other way. So you got to make sure that you guys have the same core values so y'all can be on the same page. If you don't have the same core values, it's pretty hard to stay together because it's a constant argument. And the last one, you don't admire them. You can't really love somebody that you don't admire. You can like them a lot. You can enjoy their company, but to actually love them has to have some admiration involved. You know, you have to think, oh, wow, this person is incredible for this reason. This person, I put them on a pedestal for this reason. And if you don't do that with a person, it's very difficult to really stay in love with them because it's hard to love them in the beginning. Sure, you can get used to them and feel like that's love, but since you don't have that admiration for them, it's hard to believe what they say. It's hard to feel like they have your best interest at heart. It's hard to believe that they're going to be somebody who is going to really help you have a good future. When you don't admire somebody, it's kind of difficult. You know, when you don't really feel like somebody's about anything and they tell you something, you're kind of like, I don't know if I believe that. Or I don't know if I want to listen to them. Or I don't know how much I want to invest. You know, but if you admire somebody, it's really easy to invest in somebody you admire. Hopefully I was able to help you out. Once again, it's your man, Chazz Ellis. Make sure you go to the ChazzEllisProject.com. Be a part of the discussions. Be a part of picking the next video. If you want to buy a consultation or make a donation or just want to talk to your boy, come to ChazzEllisProject.com. Peace.